What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Perspective Pvdcast. Join us on our journey to building a $100 million empire. This is just the beginning. This is our perspective. So in this episode, we're talking about high expectations. Just thinking about your own life and reflecting on what your goals is and the things you're looking forward to. And I think so much times I'd be talking to people and we have conversations and it's just like you're striving lower than what can actually happen. There was that line in Spider-Man No Way Home. I don't even know if you watched that. It was in Spider-Man No Way Home, and Spider-Man, we was talking to Zendaya, and he's like, low expectations bring happiness or something. And the idea, I don't remember the exact line, but the idea was that they should have low expectations so because then they will always be happy. No matter what happens, high or low, if your expectations stay low, then you'll always be satisfactory and always be
This is what Spider-Man said?
yeah, Spider-Man, they did like some banter thing and it was going throughout the movie. Like, I don't remember the line, but that was the point they were trying to make. And it was just like, that should never be the case. You should never have low expectations or expect the worst out of a situation. You should always strive. No matter if you get disappointed, this is what just comes with the game.
I mean, I can give you another Spider-Man verse.
Talk to
what I'm
him.
saying? Because, I'm a 90s baby. We stick with the original. But with great
what's
power
the name?
comes great responsibility. Tobey Maguire, stop there.
Tobey Maguire's
The only Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's the realest thing, because it's like, you're right. A lot of people do have low expectations so they can hit it. You know what I mean? A lot of people strive low so that they can feel accomplished, even though they were meant for so much more.
Yeah.
It's like that's what gets certain people. And honestly, it's a personal thing. A lot of people don't believe that they can make it, so they'd rather go with something that they believe is more achievable. I think I understand not to judge people in that space. It's just a matter of sometimes you gotta just have that confidence and know that you a dog. You know what I'm saying? Man. You gotta go through those experiences and be tested and be like, damn, I could stand up. I could really move and make some change and make some shake. So, your expectation of you and the ceiling that you have in your life is placed on you. You know what I'm saying? You are the deciding factor of how high your ceiling is gonna be in life. And that's a hard place. But it's a hard place to be. It's almost kind of better to gamble on a sports event than to gamble
It seems
on
that
you,
way.
you know
It definitely seems that way.
It's easier because you feel like because you don't have control. If it doesn't go your way, then you can blame something else. You know what I'm saying? So it really is one of those personal things that you gotta fight through and just understand that you're worth more, that you have more to give. That it's better to gamble on you. It's 100%. Better to take the chance in a positive way.
Yeah, there's more victory. There's more victory in defeat of a large goal than there is of success of a small one.
No.
So be willing to shoot for the stars, and who cares if you land on a cloud? You're still farther than the person that just want to get to the top of the building.
But even in war, like you have to also think it's like it's
even in war.
Even in war, there's still amazing generals that won a lot of small battles and then had a big.
That's
one.
what it takes.
So it's like,
but what was the goal of winning those small battles?
Of just staying alive. No,
to win the war.
To win it.
They had that big goal still, and that's what makes them able to beat us. To win the small battles,
It was a different life back then.
Yeah, they just wanted to live.
It was killing.
It's just day by day.
It was like
in everyday life, you gotta just strive. And I know
in everyday life, you gotta kill. You know what I'm saying?
100%. You gotta really want it.
Theoretically, you know what I'm saying? Sorry, just
not kill people.
Just, you know what I'm saying?
You guys hear what
I'm just saying because it's like,
I know people don't even have goals at all. And then if you don't have any goals, you never know when you're missing or when you're failing. Yeah. So it's just like, it's a comfort, because you don't put any limit or anything to say, if I don't get that, I need to fix up. You know what I mean?
True. Yeah.
Don't put the bullseye up there, on the board.
But also be okay with the outcome. You gotta accept the outcome. You know what I mean? You know how much work you put in, how much hours you really dedicated, and even when you dedicated those hours, how much real focus you had to it. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of better to work out for an hour a day of focused Sure, it's better to work out for 30 minutes that is focused, is really getting to it, is strategic, than to be in the gym for like 3 hours and
watching the whole movie.
Yeah, you're doing other things, you're doing anything. Like, like it happens, but I'm saying still, it's better to be focused and spending less time and spend more time being distracted. And that's a hard one for me, to be really honest with you, because I can get distracted very easily. But you got to make the decision. That's really the biggest thing. Aim high. You got to make the decision on how high you want to be. So it's okay to get the little Louis bag, you know what I'm saying? But you want the Birkin, you know what I'm saying? It's okay to get the Mercedes, but you want the Bugatti, you know what I'm saying? It's okay to aim high, you know.
Sure, and you're more capable than you think. Like, and that's what I'm learning every single day. Sure, you do these big goals, but what you know to be possible for yourself, you really have no idea. Or you only have a little idea of what's really possible when you apply yourself. So yeah, think big, have high expectations, and just like be willing to say it and not give any fucks what anybody says. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be, but like, yeah, not really care at all, and be like, this is what I'm willing to do. You know, this is
how you like
what I want.
You had to take a second.
Because I was gonna say some next word, but I was like, there's just no other word to put there.
It's like
the way the English
trying to find it.
The dictionary is just set up in a way where I had to say fuck. It
wasn't
wasn't
even I was like,
it wasn't me. I was backed into a
is he about to U-turn? Is he about to? I thought you were about to get out of that one.
I was like, man, press the red button.
That was like
press the red button.
Like Drake now. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
I was just expecting that.
I had to say it. I hope you guys get the point though. Like, just keep striving up and keep looking as far up as possible. Basically.
Yeah, man. You know, you're bigger than your moment. You know, but don't make a moment mess up your momentum. I feel like if you don't put that in a Bible, you don't write that somewhere. That's
put that in the Bible.
That needs to be
Romans verse.
Don't even let that be a series. Yeah. Hey, that was biblical.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're bigger than a moment, but don't let a moment mess up your momentum. I might get that on a shirt. I'm saying at the end of the day, yeah, that could work. Yeah. So know that we love you. Know that we're proud of you. Know that we're praying for you. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of the Perspective Podcast, man. We appreciate you for just showing up, for wanting to be better for yourself.
For sure. If we gave you guys some game, like this episode, share this to somebody. You know,
subscribe. Like, I don't know what you're doing.
Help your people out. Like, if you found value, help the people around you to find value too. If you really love them, like this is your people.
What are you doing with your life?
I'm just saying. Like,
you send that on anyhow. You know what I'm saying? Why don't you do something that's gonna benefit you? You know what I'm saying? Only my real BET now. You know what I'm saying? My BET kids, 90s kids, some of the 2000s. Will understand what that just was. Yeah. But yeah, know that we love you, man. We here every Wednesday to give you guys a new perspective, some new games, some new. That's where you see mindset. Like, that's where you helped me.
I didn't feel like you allied that. That was like one of those. I had to grab it from down here.
But I was like,
I
still let you get it.
I'm athletic, but I'm not getting it.
I said it multiple times, down here. And I was like, you got this.
I was about to say.
I was like, new perspective. Like, it was. I was giving it. Paul, I'm saying at the end of the day, man, know that we love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see y'all next week for another one.